Kia ora koutou, ko te wipi Māori ahau. And in today's video, I thought I'm gonna start a series where I try to teach you, my viewers, how to speak te reo Māori, the Māori language. I did that video before with all the swear words and shit, and I thought today I'd make like a more serious video, like talking about pronunciation. So, yeah, let's get into this shit, eh? Radio. So to begin our lesson, I thought it'd be good to go over, firstly, the vowels. There's 5 vowel letters in te reo, and they're all pronounced one way. So much easier than English. You have a, e, I, o, u. Obviously, every time you see an A, it's a. Every time you see an E, it's e. Every time you see an I, it's E. Every time you see an O, it's O. Like, think of it more like or like the Japanese or. And then obviously, U, always an U. Pretty pretty basic. But as well as that, there's also vowel diphthongs. I think that's what you call it, when you put 2 vowels together to make a new sound. So most of them you kind of just say the sounds next to each other, and it kind of turns into the thing, a o, ow, a u, o. That's probably the main one that like a lot of people fuck up, because they see ow and they say ow, but if anything, au is closer to ow because it's o. For example, as many white people would say, tauranga. It's pronounced tauranga. The au, o. Some people say it like toe, but for me, I don't know. For me, like saying toe versus toe, a bit different. As well as that, I should probably also mention ai, I. Oh yeah, ou, o, o, like in to. Yeah. Okay, next I thought I'd go over the 2 consonant diphthongs in te reo Māori, because a lot of people fuck up reading Māori words when they see these 2 diphthongs. What am I talking about? I'm talking about fa and nga. WH and NG. It's not ha or wa. I mean, on some dialects it is. And it's not inga. That sounds like something very bad. It's nga. Like, say singing, but get rid of the C and the E. Ing. Ing without the I. Like, ngaro, not ngaro. I swear. And also, WH. I mean, depending on where you go in Aotearoa, bit of a conundrum as to what the actual pronunciation of it is. Hold on, before I go into this little rant about the different dialectal pronunciations of WH, I thought I'd start off with the primary and the variation used in standard Māori, and the variation that I use, which is fa. It's not th, like an F. That's what like some of the youngins nowadays be saying, but it's not actually an English F. It's kind of like it's called a devoiced bilabial fricative. That sounds way too fancy, but basically it's like the Japanese F. It's kind of in between an F and like just blowing. Do like an F, but make your lips do a P. That sounds weird. But like put your lips close together and push out air. Fa. Or kind of just do that with your mouth. Kind of pucker up. Fa. Fucker. Not fucker. Fucker. It's different to an F, but it's pretty similar. Although, that being said, a lot of our tupuna, our ancestors, when they heard English words, most of them, they chose to write down not with fa, but with like p for an F. Which means it was definitely different enough for them to fucking notice. So in the modern day, you shouldn't be lazy and just make it a regular F, because you're cheating and it's not how to fucking speak. rant over. Continuing with the video. Obviously, down in southwestish, you know, I think like yeah, Whanganui. Whanganui? I think it was Whanganui, yeah. Over there, they say there's like a kind of like a W-ish sound. Like Owanganui, Hwanganui, something like that. I don't really know. I've never I still don't understand how they speak. And then in the north, you know, in the Toitokiro, the fucking Māturanga Waiwai, we only in the prefix, the prefix whaka, it is pretty common to say haka instead of whaka, but that's kind of more just because all the white people told us to stop saying fuck every 5 seconds. But I mean, I still say whaka and say haka, but you know, sometimes I say haka if I'm in the mood. And then obviously NG, pretty much all the time, ng, but over in Tīhei, they just say it as N. And down in fucking Te Waipounamu in the South Island, they replace it with a K. So I mean, yeah, but over there they'll like write the name differently. So you know, if you're in the South Island, if it's nga or ka. Right here. Next up, I thought I would like to go over a bit of how you actually read Māori words. I'm pretty sure I would have said this before already, but in case I didn't and edited it out, there are no consonant clusters in Māori, so every time there's a consonant, you need a vowel after it, which means you can basically just read every word as consonant vowel like that. Every single syllable is a consonant and a vowel, or two vowels together, or a consonant and two vowels. It's like that. You don't need to worry about like if it's one or two syllables. You just read the fucking letters in the order that you see them, and the word will probably come out right. And I mean, yeah, there's not really that much else to it, eh? I mean, if there's the tohuto, a macron above the vowels, then just make the vowel longer. That's really it. Pronouncing Māori is very easy if you actually know how to fucking read. That's it. All you need to do is know how to read, and you can say any Māori word. Like fucking tau mata whakatangihanga ko wawa matea ture puka piki mao ngā huru nuka poka ipuna o ki nā tau. Like that. Super easy. So yeah, if you enjoyed this, get ready for my next video where I'm gonna go over greetings and shit like that. So yeah, ka kita no te whānau, you'll figure out what that means next video. See ya!